Hey YouTube, it's me B3 back with another kicking movie reaction review. Today I have another kaiju movie for you guys. No, I haven't started talking about Godzilla movies yet. Sorry about that. I'll get to Godzilla movies eventually. Because I love Godzilla, and this is a very similar film. Actually, a monster that has kind of been absorbed into the Godzilla franchise. Another Toho kaiju. It is RODAN! Oh, I love Rodan. One of my favorite kaiju, specifically Showa Rodan. Showa Rodan is my favorite Rodan. I'm not crazy about Heisei Rodan and in Final Wars Rodan. I mean, Fire Rodan from Heisei is cool and all, but, you know, whatever. I like the guy in the suit more than the puppet, and then Final Wars Rodan's just, you know, Final Wars Rodan. Who cares, right? Showa Rodan, I think, has my favorite design, my favorite stories. I think it moves better than the other ones. I love Showa Rodan, and this is a cool movie. I'm going to give you a little read-up. When a small mining village starts to experience strange deaths in the nearby mines, the authorities discover that the caves are besieged by giant caterpillars with an appetite for humans. If this isn't bad enough, a more horrifying discovery is made in their underground home, a giant flying creature that resembles the prehistoric pterodactyl. Soon after, a second Rodan appears, and the two monsters begin to wreak havoc across the world. Flying at supersonic speeds, Rodan and his mate cause hurricane-force winds that spin fighter jets out of control, and anything that moves on the ground has become potential lunch. So yeah, these Rodans hatched from eggs and were like incubated, and like they didn't even know that they were kaiju for a while because they just fly so fast. No one knew what was going on, and it's really cool. And the bugs were kind of scary too. I mean, they look kind of goofy. I mean, it's a Showa film, so you got to give it a break, you know. But the bugs, like, when you can't see them, are real scary. And there's one part of the movie where a bug just shows up in the dude's house with his fiance and just starts attacking, like, out of nowhere. And that was kind of spooky. And then, like, when they're in the mines and, like, the bugs are under the water and, like, pulling people down, that was pretty crazy. And it's really good. But then the Rodans eat all the bugs, which was pretty crazy also. And then there was the whole amnesia thing where he, like, saw the parakeets or something and freaked out. Saw the eggs hatching. That was pretty cool. I liked that with his little flashback. And the Rodans, one, like, what happens is when the volcano is made to erupt and everything, one of the Rodans gets stuck in the magma and is, like, burning to death and dying. And the other one, like, refuses to leave its mate, so it burns to death too. And it's actually really sad. Like, you don't want the Rodans to perished. You're like, oh, those poor creatures, which is what you're supposed to feel. You're supposed to pity them because it's not Rodan's fault, right? It's not Rodan's fault. And it's just the classic, you know, creature out of time has to be destroyed, even though it's not evil or anything. It's just an animal, you know. It's just an animal. And I absolutely, I love this movie. It's a very good movie. Sometimes I even see it come on HBO, which is awesome. So, yeah, keep an eye out for it. I don't know if it's on Netflix or Hulu or anything. Try your local movie stop if you have a local movie stop. And I guess you can probably order it online or something. There's a 2-pack with Rodan and War of the Gargantuas I'd actually really like. But, yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. Yeah, and I'll see you all later.